Alright guys, we had to break down this tank. Those of you who were warning me about the African cichlids incompatible with some of the fish in there were partially right, but the main reason is over first night I saw some of the Africans nipping the flat whiskered catfish that we got yesterday, the ones that we have been waiting for many years, 20 years. So I need to separate the Africans, sell them if I can, if not just separate them out. While doing that, I decided to film these characters because many of them we have not seen in a long time because they're hiding all the time. Now we can see them very well. All the driftwood and the plants are out. So let's see what we have here. Harlequin catfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 or 6. Very pretty catfish. Growed about 1.5 feet over a long time. Probably one of the prettiest catfish you'd ever see. The light brown areas will eventually turn more yellowish, or even bright yellow, depending what you feed them and how much light you give them, and the mood. Now there's 6 of them. They have a little mouth, as you can see, so they don't really eat. They're not predators, and they're fine with even with the smallest cichlids in their tank. And then there are, of course, the Roseland sharks, which have too been nipped by the African cichlids. That's another reason I have to separate out the Africans. Out of all of these, they were nipping the Roselands the most. Most of them have tips of their tails trimmed. Okay. The big hoplo that's showing some sickness is going back to the quarantine. The smaller hoplo is just fine, nothing on him, so he's gonna stay here. It's been a long time since we've seen the spiny eels. So that's one tire track, and the second one is here. And then 1, 2 fires, 3 fires, 4 fires, 5 fires, 5 fire eel, and 2 tire tracks. Unless there's somebody was hiding there. I was looking carefully, but sometimes it's not easy to see who is where. Okay, one more. Tire track, 1 tire track, 1 fire, 2 fire, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 3 tire track. And 5 fire eels. So initially we got 5 worm-like eels, I want to say about 8 months ago, 6 months ago. Five tire tracks, so we lost 2 apparently when they were a little tiny, and 3 survived. And we got probably 7 or 8 fire eels. So now we got 5. So 5 out of 7 and 3 out of 5. That's as far as the eels. You know, that fire eel, the tire track with a little strange mouth survived, and he's actually the biggest. Okay, who else? I can't count up the clown loaches. There's too many. Should be 27, 29 in there. Roselands, I think I counted up the other day. There were 19. The Hemiodus tetras, red-tailed tetras. I want to say we have about a dozen or more left. Again, it's very hard to count them up. The synodontis took very well to the tank. I think they're indeed lucipinus or look-alike lucipinus. The Dickensia barbs are always visible, so I'm not going to talk about them. They're all alright. They about 19 rohani and 3 to 5 mascara and 3 to 5 filamentosum or filamentum. There's one rohani that's just ridiculous. It looks like it's about to blow. I don't know, they're going back and forth, I can't really catch. I can see which one it is. Oh, there it is, right here. It's got a hatchet fish shape. That's the one that's, I don't know what's up with it. It's overeating or something. This thing's been like that, see, it's even grabbing right now some plastic stuff. Bits of plastic plants. It's been like that for a long time, probably for at least half a year, if not, it's not a year. Everybody else is also very plump, but at least they keep their body shape. This fish body shape is badly distorted. Blue batia doing good. Clown pleco, there is I think 2 of them in there, doing good. The new Newfoundland Pim is doing well. Goldfish are okay. Yo-yo loach is okay. Whatever this is. Convict, parrot, okay. These are the African upside down, Synodontis nigriventris. Look at their stomachs. This is also ridiculous. They eat like there is no tomorrow. A couple of smaller common plecos are alright. Okay, whom are we missing? The flagtails are pretty big now. I have to probably put them in a different tank now. Even though they seem to be doing okay here. Maybe I'll leave them, I don't know yet. Long fin angelfish doing okay. We'll leave it in here. Okay, I'll have to begin catching the Africans. The black skirt tetra, which is not black, doing okay. Bala sharks have been growing, 4 of them, doing well. 3 fire mouths are well, 3 salvini are well. I think that pretty much covers it all. Okay, well, we will film the result later. Alright, I'm done catching them. All the Africans are now in this section. We're filling back up. I had to drop the water to a few inches. It's impossible to catch them otherwise without spending half a day. Here is the result of the big reshuffle. We put Africans in here, 2 pleco and 3 severely overfed synodontis nigriventris. Upside down synodontis catfish. But water loach decided to hide between the divider and the net. And everybody else stayed here. Had 2 casualties, of course, just because of the stress of the chasing fish around and rehoming. It's like a 5-inch red-tailed tetra and a 6-inch red-tailed tetra. Was bought as red-tailed tetra, but it's a different related Hemiotus, I think. The one that has 1 spot right here. So these guys are done. Tetra are very weak fish, I would say. Easily stressed, kill themselves. So their numbers have been dwindling. I'm sure these guys will not mind. Okay, we grabbed one. And arowana took it from him. I fed them very heavy yesterday, so they're not very hungry. It was actually half a day ago, last night. Somebody will get it, I'm pretty sure. Here comes the peacock, yep. They died from an accident, not from a disease. I mean, they were quite healthy before I started draining the tank and redoing everything. And then I'm gonna put everybody from that 10-gallon with the doctor fish, the weather loach that was chewed up by the Africans, 2 angels, 2 swordtails, and 1 black skirt, non-black but orange tetra. They're gonna go in there. Okay, so this is our big reshuffle of the Minnow 240. Oh yeah, I forgot. I took out the flat whisker catfish, as someone advised me in the comments on YouTube, and put them here with the 10 shovelnose. I thought at first I put them there because I thought they were gonna feed on the flakes and all of that, because I feed the tank often and heavy, but they didn't take anything yesterday. Mike from Aqua Imports wrote to me that they were taking bloodworms for him, so I'm gonna go out and get some bloodworms because they're terribly thin. I need to get them to start feeding, especially this guy. He was so weak. When I caught him, he couldn't, he didn't offer much resistance. Plus you can see how narrow it is at the shoulders, so they're actually close to being emaciated. I didn't notice it yesterday. I said different, but now I can see that they have pretty much no reserves left. That ridge behind the head and the shoulders, that should be filled out with muscle and fat, but it's not. It's bony. So I'm gonna go get him bloodworms and see what happens.